I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. Bro's gonna get beat? Yeah, I'm dead in about 10 minutes. Don't worry.
Bro, Galli's about to full port her right hand into your. The only reason I would like this is because the RR looks really good. And it honestly looks really good on ES, but I don't want to take it if it doesn't inverse on NQ. Patience and discipline today, bro. This is one of those days where you really, really, really gotta focus on your mental discipline because the conditions are not in your favor. You know how Steve will do it got famous because he would do like going to Universal Studios on like 350 milligrams of edibles or shit. Like we should do that, but trading. I like this 5 minute inverse. Let's see if we can get a clean entry here. I'm not taking this. Fuck this. All right, that was a good pullback, bro. That's not true. I swear. Let's see if we come inside of it and respect. Oh my god, that sounds so. Oh my god, bro. I can't today. I can't today, bro. I can't today. I actually can't with this today, bro. I was gonna say we can come inside of the 5 minute and tap it and respect it, bro. Fuck. Just because of these sketchy conditions, I really want to protect my position as soon as I can. All right, full close there. I don't like this 1 minute close. That's how like low risk I wanted to be, bro. MNQ trade on an eval when conditions aren't in your favor. That's how you should be playing with your accounts.
This weekend, bro, holy fuck. Yo, on Friday night, I was like, fuck it. Because I wanted to go out on Saturday night. We had an event. So I was like, bet Friday night, I'm literally just going to lock in at home. Like, all my boys are going out, which is perfect. House to myself, I'm going to lock in. So I asked my ADHD fucking roommate, I'm like, yo, give me an Adderall, and I'm literally going to, like, stay up until 3 a.m. working. Bro, this guy gives me an Adderall. 20 minutes later, bro, when it literally starts to hit, all of my friends, like, from, like, not my roommates, but all my friends come into my apartment, bro, with, like, a bottle of tequila. They start, like, fucking forcing
Me to take shots and go out with them. So, bro, like literally my first time ever taking Adderall in my life, I got blackout drunk. And I was tweaking. No, it was crazy. It was crazy. It's crazy, bro. But I honestly, I can't even lie. I had the best drunk of my life. I like this 1 minute inverse on yes. And we just tapped into the 5 minute. All right, we just tapped into the 5 minute on NQ. Let's see if we inverse it. I'm gonna move my stop down. Inverse the 5 minute to go break even. I'm fully break even here because I don't trust anything that's happening today. Even though we have a great trade going on and there should be no reason why this doesn't play out, price action today has been fucked. So I am not I'm gonna just protect my position and whatever happens, happens. We already hit a one, we already more than hit a 1 to 1. Um, so if you guys are in this is a great place to take some profits or go break even. If I was in more than one con, I would 100% take profits here. Because we just tapped into the premium 5 minute bullish gap on NQ, and we can definitely see a move back up after this. Stopped out in profit there. Going back to Honolulu just to get that bag of two. See, yo, what the? All right, let's get into this little trade recap, man. All right, so today price action was fire. This shit was fire, bro. This shit was fire. This shit was fire. All right, psych. This was basically price action today. This little, these bars, that you see here up until here was price action. So as you can see, pretty fucking dog water. But let's get into what the daily bias was, what was going on during pre-market, during Asia and London session, how we interpreted it, what we wanted to see happen at market open versus what actually happened, and how we reacted off of those things. So this is the one of the winning trade. Sorry. This is the winning trade that we took today. Got stopped out in profit. I'll go over that, but took a small loss and a small dub. Got break even on the day, but the point of the matter is, which I really want to get into, is the fact that we literally went in extremely low size on the evals. So not only like did we go low size today, we went low size on the evals just because I saw how price action was moving. Even though I kind of saw a good setup and I took it, I didn't want to risk a lot of capital. I went in super low size on evals, which is like kind of weird, but we'll get into it. So coming into the morning, I need to go on NQ here because if not, my brain won't understand it. Okay, so coming into the morning, we had already swept previous day high. We had already swept previous week high. And why? Because the new week opening gap was created right here. The new week opened up here, skipping all of this and literally just ripping up right away with no retracement whatsoever. So, did I like longs? No, absolutely not. I said it coming into the morning on my daily bias. Yes, I am bullish on the higher time frame. Of course I'm going to be bullish. We are at all-time highs. We are consistently making higher highs and respecting bullish confluences. But am I willing to trade longs? No, until this new week opening gap gets filled. Until this new week opening gap gets filled, we could literally come down and fill this gap whenever. Like literally whenever, without any like signal, oh, hey, yo, spaghetti, we're gonna go to the new week. No, none of that shit. It could go back down here at any moment. So I am not willing to risk capital on longs until I see this new week opening gap get filled. So coming into the morning, that was my bias. I was bullish, but I needed to see a significant retracement lower before trying to get into longs. But I also did say that we have very good targets for shorts, considering that we have London low, Asia low, and the new week opening gap, which is a very strong draw on liquidity. So when market opened, we had a bearish SMT at London highs. Let me turn on the indicators so you can see what I was talking about. So coming into the market open, we had taken London highs out on NQ, but not on ES. So we had a bearish SMT on the higher time frame already. And then when market opened, right here, we came up, took out the hourly highs, and then immediately had this 1 minute inverse right here. So we came up, we took the hourly highs out, we created a bearish SMT on the higher time frame. We already had one with London highs, and then at market open right here, we created a bearish SMT at the hourly highs as well, which I'm gonna mark out right here. Bang. So right there, New York opens, manipulates higher on NQ, takes out the hourly high, leaves the bearish SMT with ES, and ES starts to dump. NQ also dumps after that. We get this 1 minute inverse, which I really liked, targeting that internal low. And I literally switched to MNQ. I tried to get in because this all happened very quick, right? So I wanted to literally get in, hit a 1-to-1 and get out, right? That was my plan, to put my stop at the 1 minute high and get my TP at a 1-to-1. Right, so this was my plan, and then I saw the 1 minute get inversed on NQ. I immediately rushed to switch over to MNQ to take the trade on MNQ because it was a no news Monday. I didn't want to take it on NQ. I felt way more comfortable going to MNQ, but by the time I went to MNQ, the move happened so fast. So I ended up forward testing the trade, seeing that it played out to my 1-to-1. Am I mad I missed out on it? Not really, right? Why? Because I still got confirmation that my trade would have played out. It's good for the confidence. It's good for the model. It's always good to practice your model and strategy. It would have been an eval trade anyways. So I'm not upset about this. I'm just happy that my thought process was correct and the trade would have played out if I was in the trade, right? So I would have taken this right away at 9:35, but my MNQ didn't load in time, and by the time I wanted to enter, we had already swept the internal low. I wasn't going to take the trade. So that was the first thing that happened this morning. Now, the second thing is that we came up after that. We came up after that, took out these internal highs, and created a 5-minute bullish gap. At this point, ES was still super bearish. Okay, we were still super bearish. We were moving down even lower, and it really looked like ES wanted to come down and take out London lows. So when this 5-minute got inversed on ES right here, oh wait, where is it? Bada bing bum 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 bum. Oh, I'm not on the 5-minute, that's why. Right here. So when this, I wanted to take this 5-minute inverse on ES, targeting a 1-to-1 and those London lows. But when ES inversed this 5-minute, NQ was still respecting the 5-minute, and then NQ disrespected the 5-minute as well, giving me more confidence in the trade because I didn't want to enter a 5-minute inverse on ES when NQ was still respecting the 5-minute. I was trying to be very cautious with my trades. So once this 5-minute got inversed on NQ, I waited for a pullback, got in at the pullback right here, and then my TP1 was going to be this low, and then TP2 was going to be that low off the 5-minute inverse and pullback 1-to-2 RR. Would have been a really nice trade, but NQ was just moving super choppy. ES was moving super choppy. And when I saw this 1 minute push up so fast and so clean and inverse this 1 minute bearish gap, I instantly closed there. I didn't even wait for it to hit my full stop loss. I saw how this 1 minute closed and I was like, bet rip. Let me just cut my losses as soon as this 1 minute closed. And that was it for NQ. But then right after that, so and when I'm talking like cut my losses, I'm talking about like literally $200 on an eval because it was either I was gonna forward test it or I was just gonna throw like one MNQ con on it just to fuck around because I really didn't take that trade seriously. I didn't take any of the trades that I took today seriously. And I knew that. And I was saying it in the chat. I was like, bro, guys, no news Monday. It's choppy as fuck. I'm not going to risk anything. Like, I'm just taking trades, like, to fuck around. Like, I'm risking $200 on an eval. It's a decent setup. Let's see if it works. You know what I mean? That type of vibe. I would have never, like, I wouldn't risk my funded capital on any of those trades. Then price came back up and created another bearish SMT on the lower time frame. So we came back up after getting partially stopped out here. We created another bearish SMT at these internal highs, and then ES instantly had a beautiful 1 minute inverse right here. So I saw this 1 minute inverse with the SMT present. Looked really good. ES was still super bearish. We still had all of our targets down below intact. Took this 1 minute inverse, entered right here. And then once we started coming down, we took out this internal low, moved my stop to break even, and then not only did I move my stop to break even, but I moved my stop to this high, right? So when I got stopped out, I didn't get break even, I got break even in profit. So stopped out in profit, I guess that's the right term to say. This was actually a good short. This was a great 1 minute inverse short because the RR on it was insane. It was literally like a 1 to 3.5 RR to my initial target, and it looked really good. We ended up chopping once again, but protected my position, got out in profit, ended up getting break even on the day on my evals. But I'm excited to trade the funded accounts tomorrow. Hopefully, price cleans up and doesn't move like this. This is fucking really bad. So it's important that we learn how to recognize bad price action, right? When you see the 3 minute chart look like this, where is NQ? Yeah. When you see the 3 minute chart on NQ look like this, you know it's not a good day. No matter what. No matter what. You know it's not going to be a good day of price action. So I saw this, and on every single trade after that, I literally went my minimum risk. I fully only risked like maximum $200 per trade, and ended up break even on the day. Could have just not traded today. Wouldn't have made a difference. But yeah, the second I saw this 3 minute chart look like this, I was like, bet I'm fully de-risking. Not only de-risking, but I'm fully de-risking. So that's how you keep your losses small and your wins big, right? By recognizing bad price action, by knowing when to risk more and when to risk less. Hope that made sense to you guys. I will see you on the live stream tomorrow. Peace.